So as promised yesterday, I want to show you a brand new 3D printed puzzle, and it is very different from what I'm used to showing you, so check it out. It's called the Orchid. Now that turned like this, alright, and also like that. Now, as you can see, this is very similar in the sense that I also have those turns right here, except there's not that sort of compound turn. So what is the peculiarity with this puzzle? It may seem very similar or even simpler than the compound helicopter, but it is actually completely different. Now, this is probably not what you expected when you saw this face, and the opposite face is probably not what you expected either. Now, what is this puzzle exactly? This is a multi-origin puzzle in the sense that there's one puzzle here, where the center is right through those well, basically those intersections, and the second one is here in the middle of those faces. Now that means there are two puzzles in one. Now how does that puzzle work exactly? Well, there are those face turns. Let's start with that. Those faces all turn like this. Then there are those face turns as well. I believe the green face is probably one that spins the best. For some reason it's smoother than other faces. There's the orange face as well, and the blue face and the red face as well. Now, there's also those helicopter turns right there. And, okay, slight mistake on my part. When you're in a half turn like that, you can actually pull those parts out. So let me take this opportunity to show you the mechanism. This is actually just a rails mechanism over two different puzzles. So that's at least for the face turns. The rest of the puzzle is completely mechanical, and it's actually very basic, but the face turns are made using rails. Does it jumble? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Well, it does jumble like a helicopter cube, but it's not like you could turn this or anything. So let's see. Helicopter turns. You can jumble something. Like, for example, if you do this move, and then you turn this, well, then you can actually use a jumbling move to make a face turn. So that, I guess, that qualifies as a jumbling move that interacts with other types of turning on that puzzle. And the second type of turn, so there's edge turns, right, as we've seen. That's the first half of the puzzle, the top half of the puzzle. There's those face turns, that's the bottom half of the puzzle. Sorry, I actually got one of the edges caps that fell off. I'll reglue that one later on. I've got these faces that are on the second half of the puzzle, and there's one thing missing, and those are the corner turns, right here. Those tiny trivial corner turns. So basically, if I resume the whole puzzle, there's a helicopter cube on the bottom, a sort of corner turning, you know, cube with trivial tips on the top, and to link both puzzles, there are those face turns in the middle of the puzzle that basically do the interface between these turns and these turns. So this puzzle, thanks to this rails mechanism, manages to do a multi-origin puzzle with face turns, corner turns, and edge turns. All three types of turning into one puzzle with multiple origins. So yeah, now that you've seen this, I guess I should probably scramble it. So let's scramble it together. It spins quite smoothly. As I recalled from my first experience with this puzzle, I thought it didn't spin that well. I'm being proven wrong for some reason. Maybe the lube that I used. This is actually really cool. I'm going to take an opportunity to show you that. Oliver sent me this lube, and I loved it. He actually put my logo on there. I think it looks awesome. So yeah, he actually made this little bottle of lube for me, for my channel, and it works really well. And on 3D printed puzzles, it's amazing. It's uncomparable to what I have at the moment. It's much better. So yeah, this is really cool, and it's probably the reason why the spinning is so great compared to my other puzzles. I mean, spinning is so smooth. It's not excessively great or anything because of those, you know, those pops that you can get when you turn the helicopter cube, but it's quite nice. and you know, the scrambling is just so fun, because you know, it's like, it's completely different to what you're used to usually. Let me see, I think I have a piece that's fused to the rest. Yeah, that piece is fused right there. I probably put some super glue in the wrong place. Alright, that should work. Anyways, so yeah, it's pretty fun. It's nice to see that it's actually possible to make a multi-origin puzzle with all the types of turns that you could get on a cube. You know, excluding those, you know, sort of deltoidal cuts and stuff like that. I really think it's interesting, and I'm glad I made this. It's different from what I'm used to making, and it's a new challenge, and I think it's really awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. And I guess I'm going to try solving it and see how it goes. I'm probably not going to make a solving video, seeing as it's so trivial. I think it's really easy to solve, probably, so especially considering, like, if you don't want to permute two helicopter edges, you can always, like, you know, take that one and just do a 3-cycle using one of those edges or something. I think it's pretty easy to solve. I may be proven wrong, but I doubt it. If it's harder than I expected, I might make a video, but I don't think it would be interesting, so yeah. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that puzzle. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this puzzle, and believe me, next week I'm gonna release something insane, so stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.